Hey there, food fanatics and travel junkies. Ever heard of Armenia? This little landlocked nation, nestled in the Caucasus Mountains, is like a secret handshake in the travel world. Don't let its size fool you. Armenia's got history for days, enough to make your head spin faster than a plate of Jingalov hats. We're talking thousands of years, folks, with roots stretching back to biblical times. This is the world's first officially Christian nation, a place where ancient monasteries cling to cliffsides and the air hums with the echoes of ancient chants. But Armenia isn't stuck in the past. Yerevan, the capital, is a vibrant mix of old and new, where Soviet-era architecture bumps shoulders with trendy cafes and bustling markets. Trust me, this place will surprise you. It's a land of dramatic landscapes where snow-capped mountains meet fertile valleys and crystal-clear lakes reflect the endless sky. And the people? Warm, welcoming, and always ready to share a shot of homemade apricot vodka and a plate of dolma. Get ready to say Parev, that's hello in Armenian, to an adventure you won't soon forget. Okay, let's talk numbers. Armenia is about the size of Maryland with a population just shy of 3 million. Small but mighty, right? But here's the thing. Every inch of this country is packed with history, culture, and enough delicious food to satisfy even the most discerning foodie. Think ancient monasteries perched precariously on rugged cliffs, their stone walls whispering tales of centuries past. Imagine vast rolling landscapes dotted with vineyards and orchards, where the air is thick with the scent of ripe fruit and the sound of shepherds tending their flocks. And then there are the cities, Yerevan, with its bustling markets and vibrant nightlife, and Gyumri, a city steeped in history and known for its distinctive architecture and warm hospitality. But it's not just about the sights. Armenia's culture is a vibrant tapestry woven from threads of ancient traditions, warm hospitality, and a deep love for art, music, and food. It's a place where you'll be welcomed with open arms into homes where the table groans with homemade delicacies, and where the sound of laughter and traditional music fills the air. Let's talk about those monasteries, folks. Armenia is dotted with these architectural marvels, many of them seemingly defying gravity as they cling to cliffsides and mountaintops. We're talking UNESCO World Heritage sites like Gegard Monastery, partially carved into a mountainside, and Khor Virap, offering breathtaking views of Mount Ararat, the legendary resting place of Noah's Ark. These aren't just tourist attractions, folks. They're living, breathing testaments to Armenia's deep-rooted faith and cultural heritage. Imagine wandering through the cool, echoing halls, the air thick with the scent of incense and the sound of chanting monks. It's a spiritual experience even for a cynical old chef like me. Each monastery has its own story to tell, its own unique architecture and atmosphere. There's Parev Monastery, perched dramatically on a clifftop, accessible by a breathtaking cable car ride. And then there's Noravank, nestled in a narrow gorge, its intricate carvings and stunning natural setting like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. Trust me, these places will stay with you long after you've left. But Armenia is not just about ancient stones and religious relics. This country is a nature lover's paradise, with landscapes so diverse and dramatic they'll take your breath away. We're talking snow-capped mountains, lush forests, crystal-clear lakes, and even a semi-desert region in the south. Ever heard of Lake Sevan? It's one of the largest high-altitude freshwater lakes in the world, a shimmering expanse of blue ringed by mountains. Perfect for a picnic, a swim, or just soaking up the tranquility. Then there's Dilijan National Park, a hiker's paradise with dense forests, hidden waterfalls, and trails winding through unspoiled wilderness. And for the truly adventurous, there's the Armenian Cave Complex, home to the world's oldest known winery. Yes, you heard that right, winery. Archaeologists discovered evidence of winemaking dating back over 6,000 years. Now that's what I call a vintage. Alright folks, let's talk about what really matters, the food. Armenian cuisine is a delicious fusion of flavors and influences, a testament to the country's location at the crossroads of East and West. We're talking fresh, flavorful dishes bursting with herbs, spices, and the warmth of generations-old recipes. Let's start with khorovats, the national dish. Imagine succulent chunks of marinated meat, grilled to perfection over an open fire. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. Then there's lavash, the thin, chewy flatbread that's a staple at every meal. Use it to scoop up hummus, wrap around grilled meat, or just enjoy it on its own with a dollop of homemade cheese. And speaking of cheese, you have to try the local cheeses. From tangy feta-like cheeses to creamy aged varieties, there's a cheese for every palate. And don't even get me started on the pastry's baklava dripping with honey, flaky gata filled with sweet cheese or nuts, and nazook, a delicate phyllo dough pastry. Trust me, you'll want to loosen your belt a notch or two after a meal in Armenia. Food for the soul. Now let's talk about music. Armenian music is a soulful blend of traditional folk melodies, mournful duduk solos, and fiery dance rhythms. It's music that gets under your skin, that makes you want to tap your feet and lose yourself in the moment. The duduk, a haunting double reed instrument, is considered the national instrument of Armenia. Its melancholic sound has been echoing through the Armenian highlands for centuries, and it's often featured in traditional folk music. But don't let the soulful melodies fool you. Armenian music can also be incredibly lively and upbeat. Get ready for infectious dance rhythms, fueled by traditional instruments like the dhol, a large drum, and the zurna, a double reed wind instrument. And of course, no Armenian celebration is complete without a rousing performance of kochari, the national dance, a high-energy, synchronized dance that's sure to get your blood pumping. Speaking of celebrations, Armenians know how to throw a party. Throughout the year, the country comes alive with vibrant festivals celebrating everything from wine and harvest to ancient traditions and religious holidays. One of the most unique and fun-loving festivals is Vardavar, a summer celebration where people of all ages drench each other with water. Legend has it that the festival originated as a pagan celebration of the goddess Astkik, but today it's simply a joyous occasion to let loose and have some fun. Then there's the Grape Blessing Festival, a celebration of the grape harvest held in Armenia, the heart of Armenia's wine country. Expect plenty of wine tasting, traditional food, music, and dancing. And for a taste of ancient Armenian culture, check out the Trindez Festival, a fire-jumping festival held in February to celebrate the coming of spring. Section 8. The People's Market. A sensory feast. For a true taste of local life, head to one of Armenia's bustling markets. These aren't just places to buy groceries, folks. They're vibrant social hubs, where you can rub shoulders with locals, haggle over prices, and sample a dizzying array of flavors and aromas. Yerevan's gum market is a feast for the senses, with stalls overflowing with fresh produce, fragrant spices, homemade cheeses, and freshly baked bread. You'll find everything from juicy pomegranates and sun-ripened tomatoes to mountains of dried fruits and nuts. Be sure to try the local honey. It's said to have healing properties. For unique souvenirs and handicrafts, head to the Vernissage Market, an open-air market held every weekend in Yerevan. You'll find everything from intricate carvings and ceramics to traditional carpets and jewelry. It's the perfect place to pick up a unique memento of your Armenian adventure. Section 9. Beyond the guidebook Unveiling Hidden Gems. Now I know what you're thinking. Tony, this all sounds great, but what about something off the beaten path, something truly unique? Don't worry folks, I got you covered. Armenia is full of hidden gems, places you won't find in any guidebook. Ever heard of the Symphony of Stones or Garni Gorge? It's a natural wonder, a canyon with towering basalt columns that look like they were carved by giants. Or how about the Zoratz-Karar megalithic complex, also known as Armenia's Stonehenge? These ancient standing stones are shrouded in mystery, their purpose still debated by archaeologists. And for a truly unique experience, head to the village of Armenia and visit one of the local wineries. Sample wines made from indigenous grape varieties, some dating back thousands of years. It's a chance to taste history, folks, and trust me, it's delicious. Section 10. Armenia, a tapestry of time and tradition. So there you have it, folks. Armenia, a land of ancient history, stunning landscapes, vibrant culture, and some of the most delicious food you'll ever taste. It's a place where you can wander through thousand-year-old monasteries, hike through breathtaking mountains, and share a meal with locals who will welcome you like family. It's a country where ancient traditions are still very much alive, where the echoes of the past mingle with the rhythms of the present. It's a place that will challenge your perceptions, ignite your senses, and leave you with a newfound appreciation for the resilience of the human spirit. Section 11. Pack your bags and say Parev. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and explore this hidden gem of the Caucasus. Armenia is waiting to welcome you with open arms, a shot of homemade vodka, and a plate of food that will make your taste buds sing. Just remember to pack your appetite, your sense of adventure, and a phrase book. Because once you experience the warmth and hospitality of the Armenian people, you'll be saying Parev long after you've returned home. Trust me, this is one journey you won't soon forget.